Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Old School RuneScape Edition. Today's lucky contestant is Mark. So why do you think you'd be a good contestant?
Well, Tom, thanks for having me. I think I'd be a pretty good fit for this show. You know, I used to be a bit of a PKer back in my day. I was pretty good at it, I would say so. And then I got older and I decided to go for a max account on my Iron Man. That was a pretty nice achievement. I got bored of the Iron Man life, so decided to go on the chunker side of things. And I decided to settle down in the town of Burthorpe, where I had to gain 99 attack and 99 strength, only by killing Cyclops. That was a lot of fun. Then I moved to the town of Taverley, caught hundreds of thousands of implings to finish Bro Puro and catch a lucky impling. And now I'm killing some hellhounds for fun, so I think I'd be a pretty good fit for this show.
Wow, Mark, you have quite the resume. Best of luck to you.
And before we get going, quickly I'll go through the rules, as even though you probably know the rules of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, this RuneScape edition is different. I'm not actually playing to earn money, I'm playing to avoid losing money, as my friends made up 35 questions for me, 10 of which consist of easy questions. If I get one of those incorrect, I have to pay 5 million. If I get one of the 10 medium questions wrong, I have to pay 3 million. If I get one of the 10 hard questions wrong, I have to pay 1 million. And there will be 5 impossible questions that my friends will determine whether I win or lose money on. And yeah, as the regular Wants to Be a Millionaire, I'll have 3 lifelines. I'll have phone a friend, 50-50, and be able to browse the wiki for 30 seconds for the question of my choosing. So I invite you guys to play along with me, see if you do better than me, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Alright, let's get started.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's go. So, first question. Where do you unlock the music track Newbie Melody? Varrock Square, Lumbridge Castle, Tutorial Island, or Varrock East Mine?
Tutorial Island, lock it in.
Alright. Final answer. Tutorial Island is correct.
Let's go. Congratulations.
That was a good one for a warm-up.
Yes, yes.
Easy peasy.
Now we're going to go on to a medium question.
Mm-hmm.
What NPC do you talk to in order to start the Hand in the Sand quest? Is it Bob, Ben, Bill, or Bert?
That would be D for birth, lock it in.
It sounded like you said birth, and
It did say
it is not my birthday, so if you're giving me a happy birthday, you are incorrect there, but if you meant to say Bert, then you are correct. Bert is correct.
I have to remind myself to wait for all the choice answers, because like, oh, that's birth. But I have to wait for the answers, you know?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that, because I know some of these are definitely going to be easier than others. You're going to get them right away. All right. Next is going to be our first hard question, but it's probably the easiest out of the hard questions, I'd say.
Okay.
What Slayer level does a nose peg require? Is it 40, 47, 60, or 63?
None of the answers I thought were the one are there.
Okay.
It is for those aberrant specters, which I believe are not that early on. So I'm going to lock in 60.
60, final answer?
Final answer.
Ooh.
All right. 60 is correct.
Thank you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nose peg requires 60. All right. Back to the easy questions.
Sure.
Going good so far. Which agility course do you need level 90 agility unboosted to access? Is it Draenor Rooftop, Alcarid Rooftop, Werewolf Agility Course, or Ardone Rooftop?
That would be the Ardone Rooftop.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's correct.
Hey.
It's already Rooftop. All right. The next medium question. What is the requirement to enter the Champions Guild? Is it 25 quest points, 28 quest points, 32 quest points, or 35 quest points?
That would be C, 32 quest points.
There we go. Man, that would be embarrassing if he gets every question right. Oh, God.
I mean, I'm sure some of your odds are going to get me pretty roughly.
No, I'm
You
saying
and
that
Paige
as
is
in you are
absolutely
definitely
killing this
not
as
going to
well.
get every
Oh.
question right. And I know that you're not going to get every
Well.
question right. And I'm very excited for those questions. But, you know, we got to ease into it, you know.
True.
Hannah says, how do you know all this? We play a lot of RuneScape, okay?
I have a max account and a chunk account, you know.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's go. The second hard question. What must you do in order to complete the combat achievements Guardians No More? Is it kill a pair of Guardians and Cox within 3 seconds? Kill Krill's Tuteroth without any minions being alive? Kill 50 Grotesque Guardians? Or kill Scorpia without her Guardians, without killing her Guardians?
This one I do not know. And I think it's too early to use my lifeline, so I don't want to use that. So I think I will have to take a guess. I don't think it's Sammy, because that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It could be Scorpia, because her little scorpions are healers. But I think it is a raid-specific one, so I'm going to go with A. The Chambers of Zarek one.
Final answer?
Final answer.
And that is incorrect.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right. So, well, I knew I'd trip you up there at some point.
So that was Scorpia, right?
That was Scorpia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah.
Scorpia is the correct answer.
Should have went with my gut.
All right. Back to the easy. What mining level is required to mine clay? Is it level 1, level 5, level 10, or level 20?
That would be level 1A. Lock it in.
That is correct. All right. Next medium question. Which of these cities does not contain a silver stall? Is it Prifddinas, Port Phasmatis, Ardone, or Keldegrim?
Okay, so this one I know
Which one
for sure.
Does not.
I know for sure Keldegrim has one. Ardy has one. Prif has one because I found out during our actual PvP challenge, so thank God I know this. So the answer would be Port Phasmatis.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Very
Well
nice.
done,
Yeah,
well
the
done, well
recent
done.
PvP challenge coming in for you. All right, very nice. I thought that would be one of the mediums that would trip you up. So yeah, there you go. Very nice. Next hard question. What crafting level, unboosted, is required to start the Shadow of the Storm quest? Is it 28, 30, 35, or 37?
28, 30, 35, 37, 38, you said?
28, 30, 35, or 37?
I feel like it can't be too high. So I'm going to go with 28.
Final answer?
Final answer.
28 is incorrect.
Wah, wah.
Unfortunate. That is why it's on the hard list, though.
What was the correct answer?
It was
30.
30.
Ah, I thought maybe like you wouldn't put an answer that is like flush on the level. It's a trick question, so it has to be like 38, not 20, 30 and 28.
Another
They're
easy
easy.
question. Yep. How many potatoes with cheese does Lidio have a full stock? At a full stock, is it 10, 20, 8, or 100?
Come on, you're talking to a man that bought thousands of them. The answer is 10. Lock it in.
That is correct.
Well done.
I knew
Oh,
that'd be
you
easy
can
for
put it
you.
there.
Might have been a little harder for someone else, but not for the Breathrope man himself.
True, true.
And on to the next medium question. What unique Slayer item do Cave Slime drop? Is it Iron Boots, Granite Boots, Boots of Stone, or Boots of Brimstone?
Okay, thank God you mentioned those because I wasn't sure if it was bronze boots or iron boots, but I will lock in iron boots.
Iron Boots is correct. Yes. Yeah, maybe throwing in something like Bronze Boots would have been funny and would have thrown you off, but no, you had that one. Very nice.
'Cause I knew
Very
it was an
nice.
early level boots, but I wasn't sure if it was iron or bronze.
All right, and on to the next hard question. What is the most traded item on the Grand Exchange? Is it air runes, oak planks, pure essence, or feathers?
Hmm. I feel
This
like
is volume, not
yeah.
total GP.
Okay, so not value, just volume.
Volume.
Uh, feathers is a good shout. The other one was
Air
pure
runes,
essence.
oak planks, pure essence, or feathers?
My gut tells me pure essence, but I'm gonna go with feathers. Lock it in.
Feathers is incorrect.
Oh,
Wah, wah.
Unfortunately, your other guess was correct. Pure essence. Should have gone with that one.
is it air runes?
It was pure essence. I said
Oh.
your
Pure
other
essence.
guess. Like you're close to saying pure
Ah.
essence. All right. And the next easy question. What is the maximum total XP that you can have on the game? Is it 3.6 billion, 4.2 billion, 4.6 billion, or 4.8 billion?
Like that, I know it, but I feel like that's not so easy. But the answer is 4.6 billion.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's correct.
Ding, ding, ding.
Who guesses on
That's
business?
one that like if people know it, they know it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, and on to the next medium question. How much GP is required to purchase a crystal crown? Is it 100 million, 250 million, 350 million, or 400 million?
First instinct is 100 mil, but I know it's expensive, so it could actually be 250. I want to say 100 mil, but I feel like it's not enough. I'm gonna go 250 mil. Lock it in.
250 mil is correct. You have not gotten an easy or a medium wrong yet.
Yeah, it's impressive.
But the hard questions, that's another story. I think you need redemption on the hard questions.
I might start using my lifeline. Like, how many hard questions are there left?
What have we
Six.
got?
Six.
We're about
left.
halfway through.
Okay.
Almost. Yeah. All right. So the next hard question. You have all three of your lifelines left. How much cooking XP is received when successfully cooking a monkfish? Is it 120, 130, 140, or 150?
The answer I had in mind is not in the included answers. I will use my lookup wiki.
Okay.
Let me know when I have 30
Ooh.
seconds.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Ordo is
Wait,
putting
wait.
30 seconds on the clock.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Raw monkfish.
Be a pretty easy one to look up. I think he's got this.
Yeah, we should have said 10 seconds.
For one like this, yes. For other ones,
Okay.
it
Got the
definitely
answer.
would
Got the
take it
answer.
more. All right.
That would be 150.
That's correct. There you go.
Correct.
Almost
One of
said-
your three lifelines.
I almost
was
said
used,
120 because I looked up raw monkfish and it said 120 XP, but it was fishing.
Oh.
And then I was like, wait, that says fishing.
That could have thrown you off too if you searched up raw, which you did.
I'm going
All
to close
right.
my wiki page now.
Yep, the wiki
Yep.
question is out. It's out there. I think that was a good one to use it on, though. There's some hard questions you definitely could not look up in 30. I'm confident of that. So I think you chose a good one.
Good.
Back to an easy question. What prayer level is required to use Protect from Magic? Is it 35, 36, 37, or 38?
That would be level 37. Lock it in.
That is correct. Very nice. That's one I feel most of us should know, but we're not always looking at the level requirements if we've had it for so long.
Especially magic, like Melee, I feel like everybody knows it's 43.
Yeah.
But not everybody
this
knows
is
magic.
the highest one. Mhm.
And if you haven't started a new account for a long time, you're not necessarily going to realize what levels they are. So,
Exactly, yep. All right. Next medium question. What level is required to wield a white warhammer? Is it level 5 strength, level 10 strength, level 15 attack, or level 10 attack?
The Warhammer are strength specific, so that would be 10 strength.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. I thought the white weaponry would be a cool one to throw in.
True.
Since you got me with the black
Yeah.
weaponry last time. But yeah, very nice. Got that one right. And now we're on to another hard question. What combat level is an experiment number 2? Is it 84, 109, 112, or 121?
You said experiment number 2?
Yes, the NPC is called experiment number 2, and your options were 84, 109, 112, or 121.
What is the combat level of experiment number 2? Can I see if my friend is available?
Yes, you can. All right, let me get him in.
Okay, so I would like to officially use my phone a friend, and I would like to call in Mr. Spoon.
Okay, the 30-second timer starts once you've asked the question, all right?
Okay.
And once you finish describing the question to him, yes.
Yeah. And can after
Or I can actually if
yeah, because I don't have the level
anymore.
anymore.
Yeah, you do it. You do it, Tom.
Okay.
Are you ready, Mr. Spoon?
I'm ready. Born ready.
All right.
You're allowed to use
The
Wiki, by the way.
question- Yeah, you're allowed to use Wiki, what we said,
Hey,
but you
Spoon,
only
by
have
the way.
30 seconds after I
Yes, I know.
finish.
I got this, okay?
grabbing the question.
Don't you worry, Mark. I got this.
I trust.
I believe in you. All right. So it's a hard question. Question is, what combat level is an experiment number 2? Is it 84, 109, 112, or 121?
Experiment number 2. From the witch's house type area.
Halfway
Those are
through
the
your
ones
time.
that I'm gonna lock in 109.
Final answer?
I will trust my friend
Final
Spoon,
answer.
and I will go with
Okay.
109 as
That's
well.
my suggestion.
That is correct. It's 109.
Appreciate you,
Very
Mr. Spoon.
impressive.
Love you,
Nice.
baby.
Thank you, Spoon. All right. There we go. Another hard question conquered.
We take
Let's
those.
see
with
if the easy questions can trip you up at all. Only a few left. The next easy question mark. How much strength bonus does an amulet of strength give? Is it 8, 10, 12, or 13?
That would be plus 10. Lock it in.
That is correct.
Quick.
PKer should definitely have that one in their in the back of their head. Next up, medium question. What 2 items are needed to create a jubster in the Tower of Life? Is it a cooked lobster, a raw jubbly, a cooked lobster and a cooked jubbly, a raw lobster and a cooked jubbly, or a raw lobster and a raw jubbly?
I know it's a raw lobster for sure, but a jubbly, does it require to be cooked? I must say it's a special one, and unlike all the others, this one requires a cooked jubbly and a raw lobster. Lock it in.
That is incorrect.
Eyes too raw.
Yeah, I thought I might be able to trip you up with this one. It is both raw lobster, raw jubbly.
I thought maybe jubbly would be cooked, but should have went with the double raw.
That's right,
And
though. That's
Wixit,
the
you
only
got that
medium
one.
you've gotten wrong. All right. The next hard question coming in. How much prayer XP do you get for bearing a Shakahan bone?
A what?
Is
Sorry.
it Shakahan bone?
Okay.
Is it 4.5, 15, 16.5, or 25?
I feel like that's the random monster in like not Shiloh Village, but close to Shiloh Village, and it's
Ramja,
pretty big.
yes.
But I don't know if it drops regular bones or big bones. But it's pretty big.
Mhm.
But it's so old that it might actually drop regular bones. I'm gonna
You
trust.
still have a lifeline.
Yeah, but I don't want to use it for one where I already have two answers in mind. Let's lock in 15 XP per
Final answer?
final answer.
That is incorrect.
I was really fucking close.
The Shakeahan bones have different kind of XP. It's 25.
Oh, really?
hmm That was probably the most random question I could have come up with.
I wouldn't have got that, to be fair.
I wouldn't have either. Just fun fact, the way I got these questions was from hitting the randomize button on the wiki until
Nice.
I found something cool.
Is that actually the monster I'm talking about? Like
Yep.
close to Chilla
The
Village?
one in the Taiba trio
Yeah.
quest. Yep.
To be fair, I'm impressed you knew that.
Yeah. Yep. Next is another easy question. Which tier clue scroll is a Mithril Fullhelm T obtained from? Is it easy, medium, hard, or elite?
That would be a medium clue scroll. Lock it in.
That's correct. Very nice. I'm still hoping that we'll trip you up with an easy, but Mark's just too good with it. All right. Big nerd, definitely confirmed.
Oops.
All right, next medium question. In what quest are you required to retrieve a golden feather? Is it Nature Spirit, Royal Trouble, Eagle's Peak, or Swan Song?
I will say Eagle Speak. Lock it in.
Final answer? That is correct. Eagle's Peak. There we go. All right, the next hard question. How many soul runes are required to turn 20 Dragonstone bolts into 20 Dragonstone bolts E? Is it 1, 2, 6, or 20?
I should know this because I looked it up a couple days ago to use my soul runes on my chunker. And you do 10 bolts per spell, and I believe it's only one soul rune per cast. So I'm gonna say 2. Final
answer? That is correct. Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, next is another easy question, the penultimate easy question.
Okay.
What thieving level is required to steal from a bakery stall? Is it 5, 7, 10, or 12?
That would be level 5. Lock it in, please.
Correct.
Early knowledge Iron Man comes in clutch.
Definitely, yeah.
Absolutely.
And on to the penultimate medium question. What monster drops the Ring of the Gods? Is it Callisto and Ardeo, Alchemical Hydra, Vedion and Calvarion, or the Leviathan?
That would be Vethion and Calvarion. Lock it in.
Correct. Nicely done. And now we are on to hard question. Penultimate hard question. How many points does a volcanic mine teleport cost in the volcanic mine reward shop? Is it 30, 200, 250, or 1,000?
I'm gonna go with my 50-50 on this one, please.
Okay. So 50-50. We'll take out 30 and we'll take out 250. So you have a choice between 200 and 1,000.
I feel like 1,000 would be way too much, but I'm gonna go because my gut tells me 200. I'm gonna lock in 200.
All right, 200 is correct.
Damn it.
That was a hard one. The final easy question. What 3 locations does Captain Barnaby's ship sail to? Is it Port Sarum, Port Piscarius, and Land's End, Port Phasmatis, Mosel Harmless, and Fossil Island, Relica, Miscellanea, Waterbirth Island, or East Arty, Brimhaven, and Remington?
That would be D, Arty, Brimhaven, Remington.
My God, I got that real quick. Holy, not a single easy question missed. All right, the final medium question. What is an Awakener's orb used for? Unlocking superior Slayer monsters? The Awakened Desert Treasure 2 bosses? Awakening the Grotesque Guardians? Or changing elemental orbs in the POH?
B, the Awakening the Desert Treasure 2 bosses.
That's correct. Very nice. Ordo told me earlier he didn't even know what that was. Alright, the final hard question. What herb lore level is required to make the weakest overload in the Chambers of Zarek? Level 50, 55, 60, or 65?
I want to say 60, but could it be 55 or 65? I'm going to trust it and say 60.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Very nice. So, you got no easy questions wrong. You got 1 medium question wrong. And you got 4 hard questions wrong. Do you have a total for us, Ordo? How much does he owe so
That
far?
is an O of 7 million, which I don't know about you, Tom, but I feel like that's a bit low. I think we need to challenge him a bit more.
Yeah. For these final 5 questions, these final bonus questions, you can either take off 1 mil or you have to add 10 mil if you get it wrong.
Ooh.
Wait, for every impossible question it's 10 mil?
Yep.
Ain't no way.
No, it's
There's
not
5
They're
of
not
them.
impossible questions.
Yeah.
They're elite,
They're elite.
questions.
They're
Yeah.
elite.
We're going to go with
It
5
still
mil.
says impossible here, but they're elite.
We're going to go with 5 mil.
They're 10 mil each.
5
Sorry.
mil
They're 10
each.
mil, mate.
You did so well before. There's
Yeah,
a
you
good chance.
smashed
There's
it,
still
mate. You can
multiple
do that.
choice. There's still multiple choice. You can smash these.
You
Fair,
put us in
fair.
charge of this.
Oh, you're paying half the GP is what I'm hearing, Hordo.
You can't get away with just 7
Mate,
mil.
I don't have any GP. I've got 2 Iron Man accounts.
Let's go. I believe in you, Mark. Let's go.
Okay.
And we'll start with the first one. What is the examine text for a marble gargoyle? Is it, it's bigger and badder, flies like a rock, its head would look great in my house, or I am losing my marbles?
Knowing Jagex and puns, I wouldn't be surprised that it's D. Can you repeat B again, please?
B is flies like a rock.
I'm gonna go with B.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Mark!
Come on, Mark.
You
Puns
were saying the right one.
am I losing my marbles is the correct answer, by the way.
I should really trust my first instinct.
I was so rooting for you then, bro.
Next question. What is the skin color of the fairy on the item Steel Kite Shield Fairy? Is it tan, blue, pink, or the same color as your character?
I have no clue, and I'm gonna say blue.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. So this is an interesting one. The item that you can paint in your player-owned house, a Steel Kite Shield, to a fairy, It changes with the color of your character. The next question. What item, along with 3 Dagonoth hide, is used to make a rock shell plate body? Is it a perfect shell, rock shell shard, rock shell chunk, or rock crab shell?
I know it's not perfect shell because that comes from a tortoise.
Tortoise?
Tortoise, that's the one.
That's the one.
I know it's not the last one. I think you threw in chunk because you wanted to be fancy, so I don't think it's that one. What was B again?
B is rock shell shard.
I will go with B.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's correct.
Hey.
And rock shell chunk is actually a real item, so
Is
that's
it?
what's used to make the legs.
Mm.
Either the legs or the helm, I forget. But that was one of them. But yeah, since it said chunk, I just had to put it in. I'm proud of you.
Yes.
Saved yourself 10 mil right there.
True.
And
I
that also
saved
takes
a
1 mil
yeah.
off. Yeah.
I think
11
we
mil
need to
saved.
preface this next one by saying, Mark, if you get this wrong, I think me and Tom are going to be very unimpressed with you.
No pressure.
Probably. Yeah. What is the name of the hunter minigame in which players capture implings? Is it impetus impulses, impetus impulses, wandering implings, iminiz implings, or puro?
I feel like this is a trick question. You want me to say Puro because it just makes sense, but why would this be an impossible question? And maybe you're just making me overthink. But there's no way it's Puro.
You're also on a time limit, man.
What was A again?
Impetus impulses.
And C?
C is iminiz imps.
I'm gonna go with Against the Grain. And not say Puro, which sounds too logical. And I'm gonna say A. Impetus, whatever it was.
He
Final
doesn't
answer?
even know.
Final answer.
That's correct.
Hey.
Impetus impulses. I bet you guys never knew that it was an actual minigame name for Puro. We were trying to throw you off with that, but it actually was just Puro.
Yeah. I was like, is he
Very
playing
cool.
mind games? And he says he's gonna like think it's too obvious, so it's not that, but it's actually just that.
That would
I was
be
hoping
something
you
I
were
would
going to
do,
go
wouldn't it?
for Iminiz Implings, because that's actually the name of one of the NPCs in the area.
All right. The final elite question. I think this is an interesting one. How much GP per hour can you make picking raw potatoes in a field? Is it 45k an hour? 57.5k an hour? 67.5k an hour? Or 105.5k an hour?
Can you repeat the
Give me a
C
repeat.
answer?
C was 67.5k an hour.
And
Again,
the last one was
questions.
100k.
105.5k an hour.
I feel like it's more than you would expect. Probably over 50k. But I don't know that
This is
it's
based off the wiki.
But I don't know that it's
And they did the
100k.
math. They did all the math.
I'm gonna go with C, 67.5k.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That's correct.
Hey!
Get a few right there that I wasn't expecting, so very nice. All right, let's go. That's all the questions. Thank you for participating, everyone in chat. It was a lot of fun.
I thought my bank was going in shambles after getting the first two elite wrong.
What is the total, Ordo?
Where are we at? So we were at 7 mil before, weren't we?
Added 20 mil and
And
then
We've got 20 mil
subtract
more
3.
minus 3. So that is 24 mil total.
And that concludes the game show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was actually recorded live during my subathon on my Twitch channel. So if you'd like to give me a follow, link will be in the description. And yeah, here I'll show you what I purchased as to complete the giveaway. I ended up having to pay 24 million. I gave about 25 million away, plus a bond to the person that had the most correct answer during the trivia quiz live. So I ended up giving roughly 37 million. And it was a lot of fun. And again, a huge thanks to Agile Tom and Ordo for helping me do this. They were a great host, and they came up with great question. I'd like to thank them. Without them, this would not have been possible. So I had a ton of fun. And make sure you go follow these two guys if you haven't already. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this unique one-off video. And I'll see you very soon with more chunk content. Peace out, Girl Scouts.